There are backstabbers, and then there are these guys. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for another top 10 video game betrayals.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about that. They didn't know who you were.
For this list, we'll be looking at another set of allies in video games who delved into deception, dishonesty, and trickery, often at the expense of the player character. If you're in the mood for further betrayal, don't forget to check out our original top 10 on the same topic. I'm Todd Haberkorn, and I've seen plenty of games and movies where there was always that one actor who turned on his colleagues in the film, and I saw it coming every single time. I'm looking at you, Gary Sinise.
Let's get ready to mojo!
Come on, throw me the rope. Don't be stupid.
Oh yeah, right. You're the mastermind. Only you overlooked one little detail. Didn't you, partner?
Number 10, Vincent A Way Out.
You're under arrest, Leo. It's over.
A two-player, story-driven, split-screen cooperative experience all helmed by the camaraderie of two prisoners eager to make a break for freedom. As you can guess, trust is sort of a big factor here. Whether you found the game's gimmicks to be impressive or a bit out there, the interactions between Leo and Vince remained solid all throughout, until it was revealed that the latter was actually an undercover cop all along. Gasp! With the game forcing players to suddenly work against each other, Vincent's revelation doesn't only shatter the friendship between these two, but made it really inconvenient when they had to return the his and his towel set back to Bed Bath & Beyond.
I can't f***ing believe this! I'll talk to the captain. We'll reduce your sentence. My sentence! You're a dead man, you piece of shit!
Number 9, Mark Jefferson. Life is strange.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me.
As each episode of this time-traveling graphic adventure was released over a period of months, fans had plenty of opportunity to put together theoretical evidence regarding the true nature of this photographer-turned-teacher. Perception of this suave hipster often fluctuating as his charisma charmed Max and other students, while his cold and sensitive side led Katie to attempt suicide. It's only at the end of episode 4 that we finally see the artistically obsessed psychopath show his true colors. He went ahead and drugged up Max, shot Chloe in the head, and this was all before dinner, so, at the very least, he's good at what he does?
I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond.
Number 8, Pawel Motors, Metro, Last Light. Turns out that despite Artyom saving his life at least 3 times within their first hour of meeting, it still wasn't enough to win the loyalty of this red-line soldier. Welcome to post-apocalyptic Moscow, though. Considering Morozov is named after a real-life 13-year-old boy who betrayed his parents in service to the Soviet state, it should be no surprise that Artyom's drink of comradeship got laced by his new unlikely companion. As Artyom eventually prevents Pawel's mission to release a virus within the Rangers HQ, you have the choice to save the man who, despite being slavishly committed to his superiors, has actually experienced the same bond of friendship he was forced to exploit. Decisions.
We are to eliminate him. Fire! Fire at will!
Don't stand. I will help.
Number 7, Delita Hayral, Final Fantasy Tactics. This tactical RPG has been out for nearly 2 decades now. Wow, before I was even born. Yet fans still debate the merits of this night's grand deception. When Delita and Tietra's poor farming family died, House Beowulf took them in, ostensibly making them adopted members of the nobility. After Tietra is killed by corrupt order of the Northern Sky Knights, Delita blames his adopted brother Ramza and begins a complex plan to manipulate each of Ivalis's factions to end the lower class's oppression. Incredibly, he's actually successful, and his reign as king begins 50 years of Disney peace in the region. This prosperity comes at a cost, however, and players will always struggle to justify Ovelia's death and Ramza's false ignominy. Number 6, Angel, Borderlands II.
There is no time left. You must reach the vault by any means necessary. We will not get another opportunity in this lifetime.
This siren may have been manipulated by her cruel father, Handsome Jack, and even been reluctant in her betrayal. Yet that doesn't diminish the impact of her deception. This deceit began in the first game as she exploited the Vault Hunters through EchoNet, leading them to a store of iridium that, when pumped through Angel, would awaken the warrior and tighten Jack's grip on Pandora. With this lethal dependence controlling her, she again betrays the Vault Hunters' trust in the sequel, disabling Sanctuary's shields and leaving the city open to Jack's bombardment. Wow, spoilers much? Following this, she genuinely switches sides and voluntarily ends her subservient existence, giving Jack a fitting send-off in the process.
I have to tell you something. You're an asshole.
Angel! No, Angel!
Number 5, Micah Bell, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Molly O'Shea? Sweated her a couple of times, never talked a word, had to let her go. Micah Bell. We picked him up when you boys came back from the Caribbean, and he's been a good boy ever since.
Ugly as a burnt boot, so crooked he swallows nails and spits out corkscrews. Micah truly is the worst thing the Old West ever spat out. Well, I mean, next to Cowboys versus Aliens, but a reckless and selfish gunslinger disliked even by career criminals. This slimeball didn't think twice about betraying the Vanderlyn gang by feeding information to the Pinkertons, all the while twisting Dutch and the others around his unwashed fingers. Yucky. By playing both sides, his actions ended up costing the lives of many fellow gang members, most notably our main man, Arthur. At least John was able to finally put him in his place with his superior trigger finger. Enjoy your dirt nap, you bastard.
You shot me.
Number 4, Admiral Havelock, Dishonored.
I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you, until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
At what point did these revolutionaries think that double-crossing a master assassin might end badly for them? That's like thug number 40 thinking he's gonna be the one that takes down Batman. Although the Loyalists initially sprung Corvo from prison and aided him in avenging the Empress's death, Havelock and company soon realized the former royal protector would never allow them to manipulate Emily, the rightful heir, and as such decided to try their hand at killing Corvo off. Their poisoning turned out to be sloppy, however, and as such, it's not long before the outsider's chosen comes a-calling. Whether Dunwall has been consumed by high or low chaos, Havelock still ends up meeting the same fate as any who would dare hurt Corvo's beloved daughter figure.
In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind, to the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust.
Number 3, Marlene, The Last of Us.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours.
Hardcore yet maternal. This fellow survivor ended up forging a similarly parental relationship with Ellie that Joel had since become famous for, which makes their final confrontation all the more painful. With a potential cure lurking inside of her, Ellie is set to undergo fatal operation that will reverse engineer her immunity into a global vaccine. A quandary that Marlene, as leader of the Fireflies, reluctantly agrees to for the survival of the human race. As Joel can't face losing another daughter, he instead chooses to mercilessly cut down Marlene when she tries to reason with him, leaving you wondering who really committed the ultimate betrayal in the end.
Please.
You just come after her.
Number 2, Citra Talugmai, Far Cry 3.
This is Jason, the one I've been telling you about.
Hi.
Do they teach you to speak without permission in America?
It's rare to have genuine allies in any Far Cry title, except the puppy in the last one. And so when this warrior goddess aligned herself with Jason throughout his escalating acts of violence, something immediately smelt fishy. After becoming part of her tribe in order to save his friends from Vass and his hordes of pirates, the beautiful Rakyat leader starts to become exceptionally cozy with our lead. While Jason sees her as a mysterious ray of hope, she's only interested in him becoming a fabled perfect warrior who can provide her with a son. Of course, if you read the fine print, you see that Jason also has to be sacrificed for this all to happen. Oh, did we mention she's Vass's sister? Ah, yes, see, now it all makes sense.
Why must you leave? You will stop being a warrior, a hero. Your friends, they will move on.
Not quite at the end yet. Almost there though. Just be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Alright, back to business.
Number 1, Big Smoke. Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
You picked the wrong house, fool! Hey, Big Smoke! It's me, Carl! Chill!
CJ?
When CJ returns from Liberty City to rebuild the Grove Street family's pedigree and gain justice for his mother's murder, we meet a cast of exceptionally absorbing characters, including the eccentric, highly driven gang member. Looking back now, Smoke is suspiciously nice to CJ, and his aloof behavior, like chomping on fries instead of shooting ballas, hint towards his ongoing involvement with a wider criminal conspiracy containing the Crash Police Unit and other gangs. Although Smoke's desire to become a drug baron strikes bitterly at how CJ believes the gang should be run, it becomes a truly gutting familial betrayal when Smoke is revealed to be complicit in the death of CJ's mama.
Smoke, you had... I made it, CJ! I'm a success! I can't be touched!
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.